Well, tonight, Governor Gavin Newsom visited the White House.
His official reason for the trip to D.C. was to accept an award from an education group, but his swing through D.C. is once again fueling speculation about presidential ambitions.
KCAL 9 political reporter Tom Wade is here with an update on the trip, Tom.
Governor Newsom has said, as we know, that he is not interested right now in the presidency, but we'll see, right? All right, so Newsom gave a speech during his visit today and did not mince words, once again blasting GOP leaders in states like Florida for passing laws limiting speech in schools. Governor Gavin Newsom in Washington, D.C. Wednesday, accepting an award for pouring billions more in funding for education here at home in California. Newsom went on the attack.
I do believe education's under assault in ways that I've never experienced in my lifetime.
Governor Newsom was taking aim at Republicans in states like Florida, where the state's GOP governor, Ron DeSantis, has signed off on laws banning or limiting speech on subjects like critical race theory, sexual orientation, and gender identity.
Back in the good old days, in the 90s, the black and white movie days, and people had different opinions about something called charter schools. But what's happening now? Banning books, suppressing speech, the othering of our students, teachers, parents. It's alarming.
A spokesperson for Florida Governor Ron DeSantis responded on Twitter, including this tweet: "Being gay has nothing to do with wanting to teach kindergartners about sexuality and gender theory without parental consent. Why is Governor French Laundry implying it's the same thing?" The governor's trip to D.C. comes as his national profile has grown. Newsom has become a hero to many Democrats for his outspoken criticism of the Supreme Court and the overturning of Roe v. Wade, and just yesterday, he signed into law new gun legislation, allowing victims of gun violence to sue firearms manufacturers.
You can now go to court and hold the makers of these deadly weapons accountable.
When asked if he intends to run for president, Newsom staunchly denies he's interested. But will that change? Professor of political science, Jack Pitney.
National politics is very appealing to somebody who's held high political office. If you've been governor of California, people are going to mention you in the context of the presidency. And Governor Newsom probably does not have any concrete plans for running in 2024, but he's still relatively young by presidential standards, and he wants to be ready at some point in the future in case the opportunity opens.
Freedom, it's under attack in your state.
Just last week, Newsom paid to run this ad in Florida on Fox News, slamming Florida's Governor DeSantis, who is widely expected to run for president in 2024. Meanwhile, Newsom's GOP opponent in this fall's gubernatorial election, State Senator Brian Daley, says Newsom needs to focus on California's problems here at home.
I wish he would stay home and take care of things here in California. The cost of living is skyrocketing. Gasoline prices are $1.50 a gallon higher than they are in other states. And Californians are suffering from inflation. Just today, it came out that we've seen inflation go up by 9.1% over the last couple of months, which is really hurting people who are on a fixed income or an hourly wage.
President Biden was not in D.C. during the governor's visit. He was in Jerusalem for a planned overseas trip. Politico reports Newsom said he unequivocally supports Biden running for re-election in 2024. Juan.
All right, thanks so much, Tom.